Good evening. Tonight we're going to be opening up a box of 1986 Donruss Baseball. Some of the cards we're looking for tonight, we're looking for the Jose Canseco rated rookie. We're looking for Fred McGriff rookie, Cecil Fielder, Paul O'Neill, and lots more. So let's go ahead and jump right in. All right, we've got Roger Mason, Andre Robertson, Frank DiPino, Bobby Grinch, Ken Griffey Sr., Corey Snyder rated rookie, Mike Pallegro, Luis Salazar, John Candelaria, Joe Johnson, Don Robinson, Jim Gantner, Charlie Leibrandt, Jerry Roos, and Jack Morris. All right. Bill Kruger, Ryan Sandberg. All right, we'll put Rhino up here. Rich Gedman, Lenny Dykstra. So Lenny Dykstra rookie. All right, for you Howard Stern fans, we'll put Lenny up here. Dave Stewart, Tom Runnels, Tom Hankey, Dennis Remuson, Wally Backman, Mike Smithson, Willie Randolph Diamond Kings. Ooh, Ricky Henderson, nice. Nice one. Tony Fernandez, Dwayne Murphy, Mike Easler. All right, that wasn't a bad pack. John Wadhan, Dave Winfield, Chet Lemon, Willie Randolph Diamond King, Al Holland, Al Pardo, Luis Leal, Marvin Wynn, Donnie Baseball, Lance McCullers, Jim Rice. Put Jim Rice on the stand for now. Bob Ojeda, Dave Bregman, Marty Clary, Julio Cruz. All right. Bob Walk, Gary Pettis, Rick Surhoff, Jack Howell, Ed Winston, Mike Gallego, Frank Euphemia, Al Cowens, Johnny Arbrego, Davey Lopes, Joe Carter, Luis Aquino, Jim Acker, Joe Price, Pete Filson. All right. Edwin Nunez, Rafael Ramirez, Dave Van Gorder, Carlos Diaz, Ron Romanek, Rick Mahler, Jay Tibbs, Mike Kruko, Tim Cochran, Andre Thornton, Zane Smith, Don Baylor, Johnny Ray Diamond King, Reed Nichols, Billy Swift. All right, Rupert Jones, Paul O'Neill rookie. Not bad. Gary Roenick, Dave Righetti, Dwight Evans, Milt Thompson, Steve Henderson, Marty Brystrom, Terry Kennedy, Chili Davis, Mike Davis Diamond King, Walt Terrell, Vance Law, Bob Gibson, Terry Pendleton. Terry Kennedy, Clint Hurdle, Frank Euphemia, Tom Foley, Jack Lazorko, Bob Welch, R.J. Reynolds, Darrell Evans, Denny Gonzalez, Scott Gardles, Bob Boone, Brett Butler, Dale Murphy, not bad. Brett Butler, Diamond King, and Pete Vukovich. Jerry Koosman, Greg Pryor, Lee Smith, another Dale Murphy. Can never have enough Dale Murphys. Julio Franco, Mike Brown, Vince Coleman, rookie card. Put Vince up here. Jim Presley, Len Barker, Joaquin Angelar, Doyle Alexander, Donnie Moore, Dave Engel, Jose De Leon, Toby Harrah. Jerry Forster, Dan Spilner, Dave Rucker, Teddy Higuera, Dick Schofield, Jamie Easterly, Tim Launder, Ron Kittle, Pat Tabler, Larry McWilliams, Tom Filler, Mark Davis, Steve Trout, Mark Gubizal, Gorman Thomas. Harold Baines, Diamond King, Phil Bradley, Alvin Davis, Pete Filson, Thad Bosley, Don S., Lee Lacy, Joel Youngblood, Burt Roberge, Chris Chamberlain, Junior Ortiz, Randy O'Neill, Luis Salazar, Mario Soto, Gary Roenick. Phil Garner, Tom Hankey, Bob Dernier, Mike Scioscia, Bill Swaggerty, Chris Brown, Danny Tartable rookie. Put Danny down here. Brad Wellman, Urbano Luego, David Palmer, Carlos Ponce, Bruce Benedict, Tom Hume, Mariano Duncan, Dave Smith. Ron Guidry, Ken Herbeck, Glenn Hubbard, Mike Mason, Mark Thurmond, Britt Burns, Bob Horner, Steve Buechele, Jim Gott, Ken Schroem, Kevin Gross, Rod Carew, put Rod Carew down here, Mark McLemore, Steve Crawford, Fleet Feet. This is Vince Coleman and Willie McGee. All right, it's a nice looking card. All right. Joe Desai, Mike Easler, Bill Russell, Garth Igor, Brett Butler, Curtis Wilkerson, Dwayne Walker, Mike Felder, Charlie Lee, Dale Berra, Dan Petrie, Ray Burris, Bill Schroeder, Paul Householder, Terry Pull. All right, still on the hunt for Canseco, Fred McGriff, Cecil Fielder. Marty Barrett, Bill Madlock, Wayne Gross, Jerry Willard, Roger McDowell. Is that a rookie? It's Roger McDowell rookie. We'll put that down there. Roy Smalley, Dickie Knowles, Harold Reynolds, Rick Cerrone, Jerry Mumphrey, Hubie Brooks, Frank White, Eddie Milner, Ozzie Guillen. Ozzie Guillen's the rookie. And another Lenny Dykstra. All right. Rick Manning, Gary Redus, Alan Bannister, Jesse Barfield, Alvin Davis, Andy Hawkins, R.J. Reynolds, David Green, Bill Dawley, Bruce Bocci, John Habian, rated rookie, Mike Heath, Tom Bernansky, Kevin Boss, Lee Matsuik. All right. Atlee Hammaker, Dennis Powell, Bill Steen, Rick Honeycutt, Bob Welch, Billy Bean, Mr. Moneyball's rookie card. Put him down there. Terry Harper, Danny Heap, Tim Bertzes, Floyd Rayford, Lee Lacy, Kirk Gibson, Bob Kipper, Jeff Reardon, George Foster. George Vukovic, Scott Sanderson, Caesar Cedino, Ray Knight, Carl Best, Ron Hasey, Darryl Strawberry. Nice one. Put Vince Coleman down for Darryl Strawberry. Kirby Puckett. Nice one. Put Jim Rice down for Kirby. Chris Pitaro, Raleigh Fingers, Mickey Tettleton, Carmen Castillo, Hank Aaron Puzzle Card, George Bell Diamond King, and Ernest Riles. John Tudor, Cliff Johnson, Dan Quisenberry, Harold Maines, Nick Asaski, Nate Snell, Checklist, Burt Roberge, Ed Lynch, Frank Tanana, Sam Khalifa, Chili Davis, Steve Garvey, Ron C., Dwight Gooden. All right. We will take Winfield down. Put Doc back here. Keep him away from Strawberry so there's no trouble there. Charlie Huff, Ed Romero, Mario Ramirez, Gary Lavelle, Sid Bream, Tom Niedenfuer, Lamar Hoyt, Robin Yount, Tony Gwynn, Gary Templeton, Rick Camp, Ozzie Virgil, Brett Butler, Diamond King, Denny Walling, Ricky Horton. All right. Larry Sheets, Terry Francona, Willie Upshaw, Dan Dreisen, Don Carmen, Cecilio Guante, Ray Fano, Mike Witt, Daryl Boston, Fernando Valenzuela, like Fernando, Gilberto Reyes, Gene Nelson, Ken Daly, Ed Vanderberg, Nolan Ryan. Sweet. All right, Dale Murphy's going to give up his seat for Nolan Ryan. All right. Steve Lombardozzi, Joe Orsulak. I think this is not a rookie. Tommy Dunbar, Jerry Hairston, Ron Meredith, Jack Lazorko, Rick Ruschel, Kirk McCaskill, Carlton Fisk, Bill Caudle, Onyx Concepcion, Greg Walker, Ozzie Smith, Jason Thompson, Brad Havens. No McGriff, no Canseco as of yet. Steve Engel, Ron Washington, Lance Parrish, Ben Ogilvy. Ooh, Andreas Galarraga rookie. Is that the one with the accent? That's the one without the accent. That's the error. Okay. All right. Ivan DeJesus, Jay Baller, Billy Robideau, Willie McGee, Tom Herr, Danny Darwin, Jay Howell, Bob Forch, Clint Hurdle, Jim Beatty. It's pretty cool getting the Galarraga with the error. All right. Dave Kingman, Kent Tigulve, Manny Trillo, Joe Hesketh, Bill A. Allman, Jeff Russell, Checklist, Bill Wegman, Alan Wiggins, Thad Bosley, Aurelio Lopez, Dennis Eckersley, Joel Skinner, Eric Davis, not bad, and Ron Davis. What year is that for Davis? Davis, the second year. Not bad. All right. Brian Harper, Rick Sutcliffe, Pedro Guerrero, Oral Hershiser, Diamond King, Bobby Meacham, Eddie Murray. Nice. Dan Pasqua, John Shelby, Bob Stanley, Oil Can Boyd, Tom Browning, Alejandro Sanchez, Brian Smith, Phil Necro. God, Phil Necro looks old in that card. Bob Boone. He looked old back in 1986. All right. Rudy Law, Ken Landerow, Junior Ortiz. Oh, we got the McGriff. We got the Fred McGriff. All right. Another Ricky Henderson. Jack Clark, Damaso Garcia, Tim Burke, Dave Rosema, Alan Trammell, Bob Melvin, Rick Shue, Steve Farr, Chris Chambliss, Billy Hatcher. All right, so Fielder and Canseco are what the two rookies we're looking for that we haven't come across yet. Whoops, my pile fell down. All right. Still got a few more packs left. Hopefully we can complete what we're looking for. Warren Brewstar, Neil Allen, Dennis Lamp, Jim Slayton, Dave Lepper, Bill Gullickson, Tom Waddle, Mike Young, Cal Ripken Jr., the GOAT. We got the GOAT. All right, Ricky, give up your seat for Cal. Glenn Wilson, Tito Landrum, Kent Oberkfell, Brian Fisher, Joe Necro, Bill Kruger. All right, Bob Boone, John Christensen, Jeff Leahy, Ron Darling, Mark Sullivan, Jimmy Key, Larry Anderson, George Bell, Tony Fernandez, Kent Howell, Steve Yeager, Ron Robinson, Alfredo Griffin, Davey Lopes, Steve Balboni. Bruce Sutter, Jeff Calhoun, Steve Sachs, Don Sutton, Pete Rose, tie-breaking. That's a nice one. Kurt Bevacqua, Darnell Coles, Dennis Martinez, Dave Schmidt, Matt Young, Larry Parrish, Mike Fitzgerald, Dave Shipanov, Mark Langston, Rick Dempsey. Knuckle Brothers, this is Phil and Joe Necro. All right, put that down there. Tippy Martinez, Pat Clements, Sid Fernandez, Jesse Orozco, Greg Gagne, Lee Mazzilli, Juan Beniquez, Wayne Tolinson, Andre Dawson, Diamond King, Lloyd Mosby, Willie Hernandez, Bob James, Bo Diaz, Todd Worrell, rated rookie. All right. Rob Piccolo, Chris Bando, Rick Roden, Mike Moore, Harold Baines, Bud Black, Deion James, Carney Lansford, Dwayne Murphy, oh, Roger Clemens. Nice. All right. We'll take Sandberg off and put Clemens back here. Bob Shirley, Tom Seaver. All right, this is the green one. This is the more rare one. The green stripes as opposed to the yellow stripes by his name. John Denny, Rich Gedman, Gary Lucas. All right, so we've got 2 errors in this box so far. Still no Canseco, though. It's all right. Dusty Baker, Joel Davis, Wade Boggs. All right. Take Lenny Dykstra down. Put Wade back here. Wade doesn't want to cooperate. Odie McDowell, Dave Concepcion, Charles Hudson, John Franco, Tim Tuffle, Andre Dawson, Stu Silliburn, Dave Stewart, Tom Runnels, Nelson Simmons, Dave Parker, Wally Backman. All right. Mike Schmidt. Lynn Jones, Leon Durham, Wayne Kretschkinski, Joel Cowley, Floyd Humans, Glenn Hoffman, Gary Gaetti, Keith Moreland, Jose Cruz, Tim Raines, Claudell Washington, Reggie Jackson, nice. Craig Gerber, Herman Winningham. All right, we've got 4 packs left. Cutting it down to the wire here. Bob Kearney, Dave Steeb, Rich Gedman, Buddy Bell, Carmen Castillo, Don Sutton, Bob Denier, Ricky Horton, Manny Trillo, Greg Gagne, Sammy Stewart, Mike Smithson, Bob Welch, another Fernando, Frank DePino. Tom Waddle, Bill Schroeder, Tim Hewlett, Billy Sample, Steve Lyons, Dennis Lamp, Gene Nelson, Yvonne Calderon, Chris Bando, Dale Barra, another Jim Rice, Greg Walker, another Paul O'Neill. Bill Doran, Ted Power. Whoops. Paul O'Neill kind of fell down here. All right. Final 2 packs. All right. Let's see what we get here. Come on, let's get some Canseco magic. Dickie Thon, Tim Lawler, Bert Hooten, Juan Augusto, Charlie Moore, Doug DeCinces, Roy Smith, Vida Blue, Al Nipper, Darrell Evans, Sammy Stewart, Gerald Perry, Jose Guzman, got excited there for a minute, Mike Jones, and Craig Reynolds. All right, last pack. Let's get some good juju here on this pack here. John Christensen, Rick Dempsey, Frank Euphemia, Glenn Davis, Larry Anderson, Jason Thompson, Danny Darwin, Pete Filson, Mike Moore, Steve Engel, Joe Orsulak, Terry Whitfield, Rick Aguilera, Tony Bernazard, Tom Filler. All right. Well, we didn't get what we wanted with Canseco, but overall we didn't do too bad on everybody else. All right, so I guess we'll try 86 of Donruss again sometime down the line. All right, thank you so much for watching.